Hello students! So far we have been discussing the variety of modes that different species use for reproduction. Let us now look at the species that we are most interested in, that is humans. As you are aware, humans are sexually reproducing, that is, male and female parents are required to produce new individuals. Observe this picture on your screen. Is this child same just like its parents? Answer to this question is very interesting because answer is both yes and no. If we talk about species, then yes, child is just like parents, the human. But if we talk about its genetic traits, the answer is no. The characteristics of the child will be mixture from both parents, some from dad and some from mom. And so in a way, child will have new set of genetic traits or characteristics. Genetic. Yes, you heard it right. Has child got skin color from father's genes or straight hairs from mother's genes here? Genes are smaller units of big DNA molecule. They act as blueprints for body design and are responsible for altering various chemical reactions and organ formation in the body. You will be tall, short, or medium in height. It will be all determined by your genes that come from your parents. Also, whether you will have black, blue or green eyes will be determined by them in turn again. Not only these two, but all the traits are determined by genes that come from the parents. Similarly, you must have observed that your sibling is taller than you. Now, why this is so? He also has inherited genes from the same parents. Then why are you short and why is he tall? Well, this may be due to the genes he inherited are from father and you inheriting genes of being short from your mother. So here, unlike asexual reproduction, chromosomes or genes don't just duplicate. Instead, they combine and form altogether a new offspring with different set of genes. And this is the sexual reproduction, where two gametes fuse and produce different set of chromosomes or genes, which altogether give new traits to the newborn. The events in sexual mode are the formation of gametes called gametogenesis, the fusion of gametes, the fertilization and development of individual called the embryo development. We will see all these events in detail in our coming videos, but for now, you know that these events occur only after puberty in any human. And why this is so? To answer this, first look at this example. A submarine can move underwater while a ship cannot. This is because the difference is there in their design. A ship is not designed to move underwater, while submarine is differently designed to move underwater. Similarly, the body of a child is not designed to make babies. It requires special designing since reproduction involves creation of specialized cells called germ cells, while body of an adult is designed to perform these functions. And puberty marks the beginning of changes that take a child to reproductive maturity. That is, it takes the child to adulthood. During this period, body develops special tissues which carry out reproductive functions. However, while the body of the individual organism is growing to its adult size, most of the energy is mainly directed at achieving its growth. While that is happening, the maturation of reproductive tissue is not likely to happen faster than the body growth. In fact, it is not even the priority at that time for a child. But with the onset of puberty, the rate of general body growth begins to slow down, and sexual maturity takes priority and the process speeds up. In males, sexual maturity is attained at the age of 13 to 14 years, and in females, it is attained little earlier than boys, around 11 to 13 years. During sexual maturity, hormonal changes take place in males and females, and secondary sexual characteristics are developed under the influence of these hormones. The reproductive tissues and organs develop and start producing germ cells, that is, sperms in males and ova in females. Female body prepares itself to take pregnancy by widening of hip, thickening of uterus, development of breasts, etc. So, how do all these changes that we have talked about link us to the reproductive process? We must remember that the sexual mode of reproduction means that germ cells from two individuals have to fuse with each other. If individuals are to participate in this process of mating, their state of sexual maturity must be identifiable by other individuals. Many changes during the puberty, such as hair growth patterns, development of breasts, are the signals that sexual maturation is taking place in males and females. On the other hand, the actual transfer of germ cells between two people needs special organs for the sexual act, such as penis when it is capable of becoming erect, or vagina in females should be capable of receiving the sperms. In mammals such as humans, the baby is carried in mother's body for a long period of time and will be breastfed later. The female reproductive organs and breast will need to mature to accommodate these possibilities. As a result, reaching pubertal age and preparing the body and mind for the reproduction is critical and are important changes. So students, we have seen that around 10 to 11 years of age, children have a sudden spurt of growth and development of reproductive organs. This process of change from childhood to adulthood is called puberty, and the period of life leading to reproductive maturity is adolescence. These pubertal changes continue till the teen years, and during these years, body of a girl and a boy becomes ready for reproduction. Reproductive organs start producing gametes and hormones needed for reproduction. The reproductive system becomes mature enough to release and receive sperms. Also, body of a female matures and prepares itself to accept pregnancy. So in our coming videos, we will learn about these reproductive systems in males and females and the process of reproduction in detail.